Okay guys, so this is video 3 on let's make a doll together. And so I already sewed the pattern, I already sewed the body, traced out the pattern, and I did kind of tweak it. I just sewed across with the sewing machine so that the legs can bend. Again, but this is all one piece. You could definitely tweak the pattern, cut it straight across, and then you could sew your legs up this way, but I love when the legs are turned in like that. So now there's so many ways that you can put a doll's head on. Because these dolls are for display only and they're really not for little kids to play with, so I don't really put all the features of all the time, depending on like the way you would put on the arms or the head. For instance, if you want the head to turn, you would definitely close this top. Now I tweaked this pattern. The opening is supposed to be on the bottom of the doll, but I like it on the top, so instead of leaving the bottom open, I leave the top open. And normally what I would do is just like glue this down, right? And then I would just add a whole bunch of glue, a lot of glue, make sure I have a hole more or less inside of the head, and then I would just shove it in there while it's still hot with the glue. And that's how I would attach my head, because I'm not really into having it move from side to side. Now of course you can do it that way. What I would do is close it again, glue a little tip here, and have this closed. And of course you would sew your needle through a couple of times back and forth through the neck. And then of course when you're ready to attach the head, you would go through the hole in the back of the neck, come out of the top of the head, go back in, come back out, and reattach back to the neck. And that will give you your swivel neck on the doll. Your head will be able to turn from side to side. But because she's so very small, again, I think it depends on how well you stick close to the pattern. But she's anywhere from 6 to 8 inches. Let me see if I could tell right here. Sorry about the moving camera. Let's see, so we have inches here. Yeah, she's just under, this one in particular is just under 8 inches, so she's like 7.5 inches. So it all comes down to how far in you're gonna push in that head, how far in. So the more you push it in, the shorter your doll is gonna be, of course. So I have a couple of heads here. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. Probably gonna use this one just because, or maybe this one. Again, I don't want the head to swivel on this, so I'm not gonna go through that headache. Like, if this doll is for display anyway, why would I go through the hassle of swiveling, having the head to swivel? So, well, at least now with sewing the legs like this, she can sit for the most part. The only thing is, don't do what I did. I overstuffed the legs, and so being as how they are so overstuffed, it is kind of a little complicated to get it to actually just like sit without support. Okay, so this is just another face. You guys saw my tutorial, and I believe it was this face that we did. But there are so many different styles of faces. No two dolls are alike, never. So, you know, just follow a face that you think is cute to you. There's just so many different styles. And there's this one with the big doll eyes. I think I'm gonna tweak her face a little bit better, just because. So yeah, there's many ways of doing anything. Just make it your own, make it where you're gonna have fun with what you're doing. So it's between these two. I'm probably gonna go with this one. You can see here that my sewing is becoming undone because I came a little too close to the edge when I was cutting it with my scissors, and I don't think I used the picking scissors on this, and that's why it's kind of coming apart. So now the head, you know, the neck, instead of it being down here, it's kind of like up in the air. So to fix that, simple, just add a little glue and try to tighten this up. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. And of course, you don't have to make the dolls this small. I just think they're cute, take less space. It's just, I don't know, things that come in smaller packages are just cuter to me anyway. So I guess I will use this one. Yeah, let me just use this one because it's just so cute. So to fix this little error, I'm just gonna add some glue. And kind of fold the material, overlap it and fold it on top of itself. And that should hold.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so back to where we were. Okay, so it grabbed some of it, not all of it, but it looks like it will hold. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna glue this little piece over.
That's Jesus. The mommy and
Yep,
dad.
that's Jesus. Okay, so now I'm just gonna make sure my neck is gonna go in comfortably, because this cotton in here is not like the other cotton I've been using. I've been using some cotton from a local fabric store, but this cotton that's in this doll is from Hobby Lobby. So it's kind of like very springy. The one from the local store actually is, it'll stay in wherever location I put it in, but this one is like so resilient. It just keeps moving back in its own position. So enough rambling, let's choose a side of, should it be this one, probably this one. Okay, so now again, I don't want my head to swivel, so I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of glue. Anything easy for me works, anything quick. If I can glue it and don't have to sew it or do anything else to it, you better believe that I am going to glue it. Okay, that's just me. Of course, professional doll maker would have an attack for what I just said and what I just did. Okay, so this is the hard part, is getting it in there without getting burned. Again, this cotton is very resilient, so it's just gonna keep coming, pushing back out. Woohoo, that was hot. So even though it looks like a hot mess, you can fix this. Like for my other dolls, you don't have all this. I didn't make all this mess because again, it was a different style of cotton. So wherever I would put the cotton, it would actually stay. But this Hobby Lobby cotton is something else. It has a mind of its own. Okay, so that's more or less in there. It's not gonna come out. We're gonna add hair anyway, so you're not gonna see none of this at all, because the hair has to get glued down, or you can needle felt it. A lot of people put on their Tilda Lady dolls with needle felting. But if you're gonna use yarn as its hair, or the little wigs, like actual synthetic wig hair, then you're gonna glue that down anyway. You're not gonna see it, so don't worry about none of this. It don't matter. It gets covered up. Okay, so now we have that part done. There's many ways of putting on a wig. For instance, this little dolly here, her wig was put on with a piece of fabric underneath. Let's see if I can, which I also painted pink to blend in, but there's a little circular fabric that I just added some glue to, and then I just glued around the hair, and then I just glued that onto the head itself. This doll, I tried a different approach. I took the actual hair itself and just in a circular pattern or oval pattern just kept going around the head with the hair itself. So there's multiple ways of doing it. You can just find what works for you, what's easy for you, what's gonna work for you. My method might not be what you like. I'm gonna show you the hair as far as what I mean. I'm gonna show you the hair pieces of what I'm talking about. So this kind of style of hair, which you get at Joann's, you would need a felt this on. It's just loose strands of hair. This hair is yarn, which I actually sewed it onto a piece of tulle. So this hair is gonna get glued on as well if you was to use it. And look how cute is that. Okay. Then there's this style of hair, which this is the hair that I used on the other doll. It comes already sewn on a little piece of, I guess, string. I don't know what you would call it, but this is your weave kind of hair. This is what you would use to put in a weave. This is the weavable hair. Let's see if I have one open. I could show you better. Yeah. So this, if you wanted to, you can just glue it and just go in circles, circle, 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 gluing it down until you reach the center of the doll head. And I have actually another green that I might just use. So yeah, for this type, you would just circle, 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 glue it down, glue it down, glue it down, and then there you have it. So there's so many ways of making hair, wigs. Maybe one day I will show you the tutorial on how to actually do the wig cap for the doll, so that way it'd be easier for you guys. But so here goes another one that I just sewn onto some tulle. Actually, it goes this way. Yeah. Just want to show you how cute she looks when she actually has her hair on. Imagine two little pigtails. Oh, so cute. And a little hat maybe. So cute. I don't know why this looks like a baby face. Might just kind of dress her up like a baby. And shades of hair and styles and textures. Actually, I think this shade of hair kind of goes good with her. I'm gonna grab a brush real quick. Okay, so I am going to use this hair on this little girl. Hopefully I won't regret it, because I can make my decision as far as which color hair I wanted. So I'm just gonna show you an easy way to get it on. Just glue that bad boy on. You can also sew it on, but again, this is not a toy for play. It is just for display, so don't have to worry that it's glued on. Again, if you're gonna sew the hair, don't do like I did. Use the thread that matches the hair color. I just was kind of just trying it to see if I could even get it to work, so I wasn't really focused on how much I actually sorry I'm quiet. I'm always quiet when I'm working. Just trying to be focused, you know. I need a pair of scissors. So I'm going to kind of roll this under. I'm going to take out some of the tulle because it's kind of showing up a little too much. Even though I'm going to add more hair probably to it. I think I'm going to put 2 ponytails on the side or 2 pigtails on the side. And then with the hat, I think that's going to be looking so super cute. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue under this so I can hold the folding that I'm doing. Hold that in place. And now I'm just going to glue it down. Okay. I'm going to try brushing it again. Okay. Now the back is secured, and I have to kind of secure the top so you won't see any ball spots from the top. So same process. Peel back the head, glue it down as much as you can. Or peel back the hair and just glue it down as much as you can. Okay, so now her hair is secured. Now it's time to start the trimming. Or if you want to leave it as is, you can as well. And I think I'm going to braid her 2 pigtails, so I probably won't cut it too short. Braiding is really hard to do when you don't have, I would normally like hold it between something and then braid the hair, but because I'm on camera. Okay. Shorter though.
It's the crunch. Come on.
Okay, I'm back. And let's see if I can get this hair to cooperate. One second.
The stars go round, we start.
Okay, so you can see here that the hair is very uneven. So I'm gonna trim it down. So I'm gonna loosen this hair. Try to even it out as much as possible. 1 second, baby. I'm gonna trim the hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this hair down. That would be a good time to have a vacuum. This side seems to be a little bit longer, so I'm gonna trim this side off too. A little bit more. Okay. I might trim these down a little bit more, but that's what she looks like. She looks so cute. So cute. I could also take some marker and paint this the color of the hair. Again, I think I'm going to be doing a hat. So she did it cute. Here's another option of a hat. This is the trim that you get from Joann's. Actually, no, not Joann's, Hobby Lobby. And everybody was using this for their gnomes. And I picked it up to make socks and little hats. So let's see how it looks. So cute. To finish off the rim. But isn't it coming out so stinking cute? Okay, so next step will be to add on her arms and of course to decide on what outfit she's going to have. So that is how you attach, one of the ways you can attach the body. For the guppies, I'm just gluing them on, so that's this style. I guess when I show you, or if I show you the other style on how to make the other style dolls, then I guess I will show you the different way you can have the swivel head actually done. So for the most part, I'm going to say that she is done. I'm going to take some acrylic paint and just paint on the white string. So again, when you do so, if you choose to take hair like this, so what I did with this hair is, I'm going to explain it one more time, is it's just straight loose hair, synthetic hair, just like this. And what I did was just folded it in half and just sewed across to make this little style of wig. Okay, so there you have it, guys. I will see you in part 4, where we add the arms, and I guess part 5 I will show you how to make a little outfit, little dress, which is this little dress right here that I made for the little Raggedy Ann doll. So it also fits her too. But yeah, so I will show you that in the next video. So I just wanted to add this in. I'm using some Walmart paint and I'm just gonna dab it. You could use a paintbrush, but I'm just gonna use my fingers so I could kind of rub it into the white string and kind of blend that in. So now you won't see the string as much, even though on the camera it look like it's still showing, but in real life it's blended in. So I just wanted to share this little piece with you.
What's the baby? The baby. The baby. The baby. The baby. Baby.
So now you can't see it. I don't know why on the camera it still shows white, but it really isn't. It's blended in with the color of the hair. That's weird. All right, so I just wanted to show you, remedy the problem. It's not a big deal. She doesn't have to wear a hat, but in this case, I think in her little outfit, I'm gonna give her a little hat, just so she could look a little bit more cute. And the hat will be removable. So yeah, so I see you guys in my next vid.